Confess, well, what does that mean? It's not begging. Confession is not asking. Confession is not pleading, hoping, or waiting. To confess something is to say the same as, to agree. So, shouldn't we agree with God about everything? Of course, right? I mean, I confess that God created the world. I confess that Jesus is Lord. I confess that God parted the seas and the Israelites walked through the middle and the Egyptians did not. I confess the truth. And when it comes to sin and struggles and temptation, and when we're overtaken by something, we give in to temptation, we do the very thing we don't want to do, what should we do? Agree with God once again. Just like we confess that He created the universe, just like we confess that Jesus is Lord, we can also confess that is sin and I'm not made for that. And God, I don't want to do that. And I want you to show me how to act differently. But did you notice, I'm not asking for Him to forgive me. I'm not groveling, I'm not begging, I'm not pleading, hoping, or waiting for some bar of soap to come out of the sky so that I can clean myself off. So confess to be more forgiven? No. Confess to be more sane? Yes. Let's agree with God about everything. And then I would ask you, are you willing to confess that you're a forgiven person? Will you confess the finished work of Christ? Will you agree with God that the sin issue is over and that He keeps no record of your wrongs? Would you confess your cleanliness? Would you confess your righteousness? Don't just confess that that is sin. How about you confess that I am holy and righteous and blameless and I'm not made for that? Confess your forgiveness. Agree with God about your righteousness. We can confess a whole lot of things, but guess what? It doesn't make Jesus die again, and it doesn't make you any more forgiven than you already are.